Harry Styles has opened up about his time in One Direction in a new interview, insisting that the 5 years he spent with Louis Tomlinson, Liam Payne, Niall Horan, and Zayn Malik were the best thing to ever happen to him, and also revealing how he managed to maintain his squeaky clean reputation. Throughout his years in the limelight, Harry has never been involved in any kind of scandal. In fact, he has not even been papped falling out of a nightclub drunk, let alone been embroiled in anything more sinister. Considering he was catapulted into superstardom at the tender age of 16, it's impressive that he has avoided the child star cliches, and when asked how he resisted dabbling with alcohol and drugs, Harry told The Sun, "On the first couple of tours it was so exciting as we'd have a drink and go to parties. But for me, the albums got higher so they become harder to sing, so I knew if I didn't come off stage and go to bed I wouldn't be able to sing the next night. Also, it's just not for me. I'd rather wake up with a clear head. I'm not straight edge or anything, I'll celebrate and hang out with friends when it's the right time. But I like knowing I'm not going to be stressing about having to do something the next day. I usually go long stretches without having anything, have a couple of drinks and wake up feeling like awful, so I have another long stretch of not drinking." However, the 23-year-old star went on to admit that he did sometimes struggle with life on the road, sharing, "It's really hard to go from doing a show with thousands of people there to your hotel room, from being around people to nothing. After 5 years of doing that, I learned a lot about myself. There's no textbook telling you how to go through that stuff." Harry was also keen to dispel speculation that he wasn't happy in One Direction and that he no longer speaks to his bandmates, telling the publication, "The thing that I'm happiest about is that I didn't leave there in a place of, I feel so suppressed. I never felt like I was faking it. I really enjoyed it. It's the best thing that ever happened to me." Speaking about a potential reunion, he continued, "It's something I would never rule out doing. Right now everyone's getting a chance to explore things they want to try, and it's really cool to see what they're coming up with when it's just them in a studio writing. It is thought that the last time all 4 One Direction boys were together was back in December, when the group united to support Louis Tomlinson as he gave his debut solo performance on The X Factor just 3 days after his mother tragically passed away. Although they were not photographed together, nor was their presence backstage publicly acknowledged, Harry was glad that he was able to be there to support Louis at the difficult time, saying, "It's really difficult to see people under circumstances like that. But it was really nice to see everyone and get to support Louis. Proving that no matter where each of the 4 stars' paths take them, they will always be there for each other when needed."